Right. Thank you for that brief wait. Hopefully, you weren't waiting terribly long. So we'll do what we usually do on Saturday nights, which is we do our Duolingo lesson. which I started out initially with just German for the first year, but since I'm going to TwitchCon in Paris, I decided to throw in French as a revisory course, as well as Catalan, because I will be going to Barcelona to visit my other gaming friend who will not be making it to TwitchCon. So I'm trying to balance them out. Unit 26, plan dinner. All roads lead to food. See, yeah, this is what I was talking about last time. It's like, it's the best part of getting to some of these units, because they talk about the things that are important in my life, the things that we aim for, and if it's food, well then so be it. Bienvenue. Hope you got your bread. Your perfect time, because I'm switching back to the language lessons. Yes, back to Duolingo. I was doing Nitro for the last few weeks because it was just rolling out and they were doing drops. That's why I did, a little bit at the beginning of stream today. But we're back to our roots, our German roots. So we'll go through this. So as Halbert said, Unit 26, we're dealing with planning dinner and using complex verbs, which I thought was going to be something very scary, but it's more like the compound verbs, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, let me check to make sure that the stream writers overlay is working. Yeah, it doesn't want to show up. I don't understand why. Yeah, there's something wrong with the bot, and it was showing up in the starting screen, but just doesn't want to show up now. Everything else is visible, so no, it's just that one. It's misbehaving today. Yes, the part of the verb that can be detached. All right, let's go through the guidebook. It's been a little while since I've done it, but I'll go through it. We're going to explore the grammar tips and the key phrases, which are usually a good thing to go over because these are the phrases that come up in the exercises. The first one, ich brauche 4 Bananen. I need 4 bananas.
Ich brauche 4 Bananen.
Thank you for that follow, Snacksident. I don't snacksident, I snack purpose. I purposely do it. But sometimes snacksidents will happen. Du musst in den Supermarkt gehen. You have to go to the supermarket.
Du musst in den Supermarkt gehen.
Die Biogurken sind rechts. The organic cucumbers are on the right.
Die Biogurken sind rechts.
Danke für Ihre Hilfe. Thank you for your help.
Danke für Ihre Hilfe.
Ich brauche Tomaten. Ich gehe gleich in den Bioladen. I need tomatoes. I am going shortly to the health food store.
Ich brauche Tomaten. Ich gehe gleich in den Bioladen.
Kauf Kartoffeln und Eis bitte. Buy potatoes and ice cream, please.
Kauf Kartoffeln und Eis bitte.
And as if we did not have enough banana storms while playing Nitro, now the tip is about going bananas. In German, most feminine nouns get pluralized by adding an N to the end. N to the end, yes. So in singular form, you have die Banane, the banana.
Die Banane.
And then you simply add an N to the end to make it plural. Die Bananen, the bananas.
Die Bananen.
Die Gurke, the cucumber.
Die Gurke.
Die Gurken, the cucumbers.
Die Gurken.
Die Karotte, the carrot.
Die Karotte.
Die Karotten, the carrots.
Die Karotten.
And then these are the complex verbs that we mentioned before. Meine Freundin plant eine Party. My girlfriend is planning a party, although that doesn't seem terribly
Meine
complex.
Freundin plant eine Party.
Okay, here we have the normal complex ones. Was bringst du zur Party mit? What are you bringing along to the party?
Was bringst du zur Party mit?
And I can never say that word, especially party, without thinking of the I'm Too Sexy song. I'm too sexy for your party. There's no way I'm disco dancing. Ich bringe Schokolade zur Party mit. This is something Scorpio would definitely say, because I think she packs chocolate anywhere she goes. I am bringing chocolate along to the party.
Ich bringe Schokolade zur Party mit.
Wen holst du jetzt ab? Whom are you picking up now?
Wen holst du jetzt ab?
Ich hole bald deine Eltern ab. I'm picking your parents up soon.
Ich hole bald deine Eltern ab.
Du musst keine Geschenke zur Party mitbringen. You don't have to bring any gifts along to the party.
Du musst keine Geschenke zur Party mitbringen.
And this is interesting because the concept of not is really not nicht in most cases, especially when it's a verb with an object. It's zero. So the sentence really says you have to bring along 0 presents to the party, instead of saying du musst nicht mitbringen or du musst mitbringen, if, however you phrase it, because now I'm just making it up. It's really, you don't have to, it's you have to bring 0 presents, which translates to you don't have to bring anything. And more puns, because bananas were not enough. Stop in the name of new verbs. Stop in the name of verbs before you break my brain. In English, some verbs like pick up or bring along consist of 2 parts. German has these verbs too. Nicht ein becomes kein. Oh, that is very clever. Yeah, it's a good mnemonic to remember. Nicht ein becomes kein. Not one becomes none. Ich hole meine Mutter ab. I am picking my mom up. And while I understand Deutsch, nicht in becomes gehen. There you go. In Dutch, yeah. Which I haven't gotten to Dutch yet. At some point, Frodo will prompt me to learn it. But my brain is already going screw with so many languages in there. So I know that for abhole, which is to pick up, they're showing the split verb of the part you can separate, and it goes to the end of the sentence. But verbally in spoken English, while it is correct to do it, even though they say never end a sentence with a preposition, it is more common to say I am picking up my mom than saying I am picking my mom up. I can't attest to which of them is more correct, but it's just in the common parlance, you don't often hear it said.
Ich hole meine Mutter ab.
Wer bringt den Kuchen mit? Who is bringing the cake along?
Wer bringt den Kuchen mit?
I am certainly going to bring along an ice cream cake. It's the best cake. However, when these verbs are in the infinitive, the two parts stay together as one word. Yes, they do. Yes, I'm lifting your mother up. In this sense, it is giving them a ride in the car, is what they're saying. Picking up in a car to take somewhere, not physically. Well, they are physically putting them in a car, though not touching them. But yes, that is the sense that they're doing. To give someone a ride. So in the infinitive, the two words stay together as one word. Mein Bruder will Luftballons mitbringen. My brother wants to bring along balloons.
Mein Bruder will Luftballons mitbringen.
All right. So enough with the hints and phrases. So now we can do our actual lesson, and we'll do 2 lessons of each language. Why are you riding my motorcycle? Prendre en voiture. To take someone in a car. To fetch, right? Prendre is like to go get instead of to pick up. Even in Spanish, it's recoger, which is to pick up, to lift. Why are you riding my motorcycle? Warum? This is the part where you see that Alexis can't remember how to spell things. Why are you riding my motorcycle? Warum fährst du mein Motorrad? I think that's it. I can never remember which one has the umlauts. Apparently, this conjugation of the verb does. Warum fährst du mein Motorrad? Oh, wow. So the same way, I think in English you make the joke of to know could mean to know in the biblical sense, means to have had carnal relations.
Mein Bruder fährt immer Motorrad.
Can't remember how to spell motorcycle.
Mein Bruder fährt immer Motorrad.
My brother is always riding a motorcycle, or my brother always rides a motorcycle. Mein Bruder fährt immer Motorrad.
Ich laufe morgen einen Marathon. Läufst du auch?
I am running a marathon tomorrow. Are you also running? Ich laufe morgen einen Marathon. Läufst du auch?
Der Badeanzug ist schön, er ist lila. Der Badeanzug ist schön, er ist lila.
The bathing suit or swimsuit is beautiful. It is purple. And by definition, that will make it beautiful. Der Badeanzug ist schön, ist lila. Do you often run in the park? Oh my gosh. We just had this one, didn't we? I don't have the thing with the things to make this special exclamation. So there's an error with that. I will report it. Because I think that one gets an umlaut. Do you often run at the park? Läufst du oft im Park? Yeah, see, they dinged me. They dinged me, and it was an unfair ding. Reporting. Something else went wrong. Terribly, terribly, unjustifiably wrong. I mean, I still got the hit, but it was wrong.
Wir brauchen Biogurken, geh in den Bioladen.
Wait. It's, is it cucumbers or is it organic cucumbers? Ugh, I can't remember. I'm gonna say it's just the store is the one that's organic. No. I'm changing my. You need organic cucumbers because gherkin is just cucumbers. Bio gherkin is the organic ones. Okay. We need organic cucumbers. Go to the health food store. Ja. Wir brauchen Bio-Gurken. Geh in den Bioladen.
Die Socken sind lustig, sie sind lila und rot.
And not only do I suck royally at spelling, I purposely do not capitalize proper nouns in the language because I'm opposed to the concept. Although I appreciate that it is proper to capitalize nouns so you can differentiate them from other words that are spelled the same but in lowercase letters have a completely different meaning. Okay, rant done. Spelling.
Die Socken sind lustig, sie sind lila und rot.
Plural C. The socks are funny. They are purple and red. Die Socken sind lustig. Sie sind lila und rot.
Ich kann nächstes Wochenende keinen Marathon laufen.
Oh, here's the kein ein. Wait, no. What did you call it? I'm gonna scroll up because that was nicht ein. There you go. The nicht ein becomes kein. Look, keinen because it's in the accusative case. For the German, I feel like I've gotten a little bit further ahead. My French and my Catalan are still beginning because I just started them this year. But I don't think I'm as far ahead as I should be because I'm going the slow route. I was doing one lesson a day. I cannot run a marathon next weekend. I can run 0 marathons next weekend. Ich kann nächstes Wochenende keinen Marathon laufen. But as much as Halbert would like to say that my mind is a steel trap and I keep files on everybody, I can't remember some basic things. Oh, and before I move on, our battle is ready. So I want to keep you guys waiting on that one. It's very helpful to have the thing with the thing showing, but it's not showing, so I'm sorry. Alright, and I need to place my archer so we can get through some of the quests and kill some melee units. Oh, and that was a freaking quick victory. I blinked and it was over. And Penulf, you get a Saint Scroll, and Black Talon, you get 3 Archer Scrolls. In the time it took me to turn off the music, we won. Yay us. It's nice when it's easy like that. Okay, and my Orc Slayer will not be available for a while, so I will keep hitting it with just the archers to try and finish my quest. And hopefully you guys will finish your quests. We vibe it out here. We're not tryhards. So quick to jump on it. Wow, thank you. Oh, and the store has refreshed. So if you want to buy scrolls, now is the time to do it. I've been buying scrolls like crazy, so my gold is going down, down, down. Oh, but I can level something up. I can level up my buster. No more leveling up. Okay. You guys are so good. Getting there so fast. I feel bad, especially when I'm running them offline, because I do them when I'm working and, you know, stupid work gets in the way and I get sidetracked with conference call or somebody else yelling at me to do things, and you know, it gets in the way of me running the offline battles for you guys. But I appreciate you hanging in there and just like jumping in and putting troops right away. You definitely have to buy this hat. Du musst auf jeden Fall diesen Hut kaufen. Because nicely, hat is just Hut in German. And I just had the thought that Pizza Hut, the roof is shaped like a sombrero. It is a pizza hat and it's a German Pizza Hut. Just a thought.
Kaufst du einen Badeanzug für Mallorca?
Are you buying a swimsuit for Mallorca? Kaufst du einen Badeanzug für Mallorca? Take a vacation in Germany. It is so beautiful there. One day, I hope to do just that.
Ma, Urlaub. In Deutschland. Es ist so schön dort.
Now, this is one of the situations I always gripe about this, where sentence structure, you know, the subject, verb, object, which is the traditional way. German has very specific dictates of subject, verb, temporal, dative, object in that order, and then second helping verb to the end of the sentence. But in some sentences, it is a literal word for word translation. So there, dort, would be one of those locative cases that might go after the verb and before the object. But because the object is there, dort, it is not getting placed further back in the sentence. So sometimes I'm crossing my fingers that it is a literal word-for-word translation. Let's roll the dice. And we are lucky. We should buy a lotto ticket. Take a vacation in Germany. Mach Urlaub in Deutschland. It is so beautiful there. Es ist so schön dort. Oh my god. This is what gets me. I will remember complex things, but I can't remember basic sentences. And something like this that I should know because it's short, I can't remember. So, I mean, maybe it's just as simple as Guten Tag, you know, good day. It's probably not. Nah. It's not. It is a short sentence, but apparently it's much longer in German. And in fact, the phrasing for this in German, I'll take the L on this one because I deserve it. I rushed through it. It's almost like they're saying a beautiful day now, like have a beautiful day. Just have a nice day. But it sounds almost like the Beverly Hillbillies, like y'all come back now, you hear? Y'all have a beautiful day now, you hear? Or maybe I've been just reading into it because I'm kicking and screaming that I couldn't remember something so basic. Yeah, see? It's like, why couldn't it be something like that? It's like, beautiful day now, right? Or still, again. But did you wish them a good day first? It's just some of those phrases that are questionable unless you grow up saying them. Or maybe when you said Guten Tag and you said, no, Guten Tag is afternoon, day or afternoon, right? When you greeted them first, that was the first time you were wishing them a good day. And then when you say goodbye the second time, the have a good day or have a nice day, that's when you can say, again, I'm wishing you a good day. The orange. Yeah, that's probably it. Because you start the verbal communication with a greeting and then you end it reminding them that you've greeted them and wish it again. I believe orange is feminine, so they're gonna throw me for a loop because I'm not gonna remember basic things like how to say orange. You see, again, that sounds so southern, like cowboys just, you know, tipping their hat, you know, evening, ma'am. Do you just say Abend, you know? Yes, orange is feminine. Die Orange. Which socks do you want to pack? Welche Socken? Is it welchen or welche? Because the opposite of that would be to know whether or not it's in the accusative case. And packing, I think, is one of those verbs that requires sometimes an object to pack. You flip the sentence. So you would say, you are packing these socks. No, but these would be specific. Which Welche is when you don't know which. Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers that it's not accusative. I think by definition the word should not be accusative because you don't know what it is. Oh shoot, I was so concerned about that I forgot the rest of the word. Which socks do you want to pack? Welche Socken willst du einpacken? See, this is what happens when I don't do it for a few weeks. I forget the basics. So don't believe what Halbert says about me keeping files on everybody. Like this is that thank you very much? Is it many thanks? Vielen Dank. And is it deinen Hilfe or deine Hilfe? I'm being reckless. It was the wrong case and it was the wrong pronoun. It is the your, ihr, and ihre, not du, the you person. So it could be, I believe, for the, like if it's a person you don't know, it's ihr or ihre. Yes, troll me with the ones I missed. Have a nice day. Einen schönen Tag noch. Which socks do you want to pack? Welche Socken willst du einpacken? Willst du einpacken? Thank you very much for your, remember the right your, help. Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe. Oh my goodness. No, I deserve the being knocked down 1 point for all the wrong ones. Alright, we inched up 1 point. Let's inch up slightly more. The polite form, the usted, right? The Z and then becomes ihre. I need to take a look at the specifics of, you know, like the pronouns and the verb conjugations, because I kind of sort of remember some of them, but like I said, they're not going to stick in the brain for too long. Need to have them in a chart that I can refer to. Like you would if you're taking a proper language class, you would, you know, make those little graphs and things of like easy ways to remember things. All right, let's be masochistic because we are, and we'll do another lesson of this.
Läufst du jeden Tag 10 Kilometer?
Do you run 10 kilometers every day? I do not, although I might have paddled 10 kilometers this morning. Läufst du jeden Tag 10 Kilometer?
Ich trage im Urlaub nur Sandalen.
I am wearing only sandals on vacation. I'm like, Wow. So they're going in their bathing suit, but they're fully dressed because all you need on vacation is sandals and sunscreen. I only wear sandals on vacation. Ich trage im Urlaub nur Sandalen. The suitcases are full. They are really heavy. And this is one of those words that escapes me because I confuse heavy with ugly. Die Koffer sind voll. Sie sind wirklich I want to say schwierig, but I can't remember if that's ugly or heavy. Because it's like heavy or difficult, I think has a similar word sound. Schwer. I was so close. So close. I think it was schwierig was the difficult, and just schwer by itself was heavy.
Ich kann das T-Shirt jetzt nicht einpacken. Ich muss es waschen.
I can't pack the T-shirt now. I have to wash it. Ich kann das T-Shirt jetzt nicht einpacken. Ich muss es waschen.
Ich trage dieses Kleid fast jeden Tag. Ich trage dieses Kleid fast jeden Tag.
Let's see. I'm wearing this dress, or I wear this dress almost every day. Okay, hopefully it's a uniform dress. Ich trage dieses Kleid fast jeden Tag. They're gonna ding me because when I'm not remembering the umlauts, but it's gonna be another word that means a bag. The Tasha. Ugh, I can never remember that one. It's like Tuta is bag when it's referring to a tote, but it is bag as in purse.
Wir backen eine Pizza für deine Eltern. Wir backen eine Pizza für deine Eltern.
We are baking a pizza for your parents. Oh, it was a CK. Wir backen eine Pizza für deine Eltern.
Sie läuft ohne Turnschuhe im Wald.
She runs without gym shoes in the forest. Or she runs in the forest without gym shoes. Wow, running barefoot in the forest seems like a lot of slivers waiting to happen. Sie läuft ohne Turnschuhe im Wald. can't remember how to say cent. I think it's just cent. Yeah. An orange costs 10 cents. Eine Orange kostet 10 Cent. I'm in the forest looking for a bear. Hopefully. Yeah, I know it's dangerous. There are bears there. But hopefully I'll find a nice sweet bear that won't want to eat me. Or will he? I am running a marathon in November. Ich laufe in November einen Marathon. Ja, ich laufe im November einen Marathon. Looking for a mushroom. They are harmful and they put you in a groove. I'm not sleeping because I have a headache.
Ich.
It's not the kann nicht, is it?
Nicht. Denn ich habe Kopfschmerzen.
Yes, I'm not sleeping because I have a headache. Ich schlafe nicht, denn ich habe Kopfschmerzen. Of course our baby can't ride a bicycle. It's a baby. How do you say baby? Unsere. Is it die baby or the baby? I'm gonna aim for masculine. Unser Baby kann noch kein Fahrrad fahren. Unless it's a genius baby. Yeah. See, if I go into the forest, I am gonna find a bear, and if it's this kind of bear, like my friends see you, then it's the kind of bear I want to be traipsing in the forest to find. We are working tonight until midnight. Wir arbeiten heute Nacht bis... frack. I should know this. Mitternacht? No. I'm hopefully just gonna get dinged for a typo. Mitternacht, ja. It's one of those things that doesn't make sense, because if you say noon, you say Mittag, which means midday. So why can't midnight just be Mitternacht, not Mitternacht? But whatever. I digress. Why are you riding a motorcycle? Is your bicycle broken?
Warum fährst du Fahrrad? Ist dein Motorrad kaputt?
Oh shoot. I totally flipped those. Usually it's the other way around, where they ask, oh, they tricked me. They tricked me. They're so sneaky. 2 more to promotion zone. I stopped trying. I stopped being a try-hard for that, because it just requires more attention and time than I can give it throughout the day. Okay, but just to the point, they usually ask the opposite sentence. Why are you riding a bicycle? Because your motorcycle is broken. That's the only reason you would ride a bicycle. But they switched it and they mess with me.
Ich möchte jetzt zahlen. Wo ist die Kasse?
Oh, well, then that makes sense. Get your points in and get yourself to that promotion zone. Danke. I can never remember. Because the S's sound like Z's, and the Z's sound like TS when it's pronounced.
Ich möchte jetzt zahlen. Wo ist die Kasse?
Yeah, I have the volume down so I couldn't hear it. That's my excuse, but yeah. Oh, I misspelled jetzt. It's this TZT. Too many weird consonants in between other consonants. Ich möchte, and I forgot the umlauts too. Ich möchte jetzt zahlen. Wo ist die Kasse? I would like to pay now. Where is the cash register? Yes, I forgot that. And I was saying it and I knew I should have put it there. Okay, second chance to redeem myself. Die Koffer sind voll. Sie sind wirklich schwer. And it is die, not Tüte, die Tasche. We're working tonight until midnight, which is not Mitternacht, but it is Mitternacht. Wir arbeiten heute Nacht bis Mitternacht. Okay.
Warum? Fährst. Du. Motorrad. Ist. Dein. Fahrrad. Kaputt.
I remembered to switch it this time. Why are you riding a motorcycle? Is your bicycle broken? Warum fährst du Motorrad? Ist dein Fahrrad kaputt? I love that word, kaputt. Broken. Oh my god. Thank you. And today I did get the extra 3 points dinged deservedly, so. Alright. Enough German torture. Let's move on to some French plaisir. And speaking of pleasure, Oscar looks a little too relaxed in his pose there. All right, Unit 3, use the present tense, get around town. Get around or get around? Marie habite en Italy. Marie lives in Italy.
Marie habite en Italie.
Marie est journaliste. Marie is a journalist.
Marie est journaliste.
J'étudie à New York. Et toi? I am studying in New York. And you?
J'étudie à New York, et toi?
Je travaille à Paris. I work in Paris.
Je travaille à Paris.
Je suis en Europe. I'm in Europe.
Je suis en Europe.
J'habite avec Marie. I live with Marie.
J'habite avec Marie.
Oh, here's something that Anne can say. J'habite à Paris. French has 2 words for in. You'll use a with accent grave, I believe, with cities, but un with many countries. And that's what we saw here the on for Europe, and then en Italie, and then the A for Paris. J'habite à Paris. I live in Paris.
J'habite à Paris.
The city of Avignon, you don't use because it's a vowel with a vowel sound. So you would use the en. J'habite en Avignon. Is that how it would be? Yeah. It's kind of like the same way. In Spanish, we have the... Oh, it's a historic thing. Okay, not a vowel thing. If it was a vowel thing, I would make it sound akin to the way we say and in Spanish, with it, which is E with the letter or the vowel Y, sometimes Y. In the battle, I believe, starting in the other area. And because it's a vowel thing, you would usually say, let's say two things, like manzana y naranja. But if you are using the second word and it has a vowel in it, let me think of one that starts with a vowel. Let's say Paris and Italy. Paris and Italia. You would not say Paris y Italia. You would say Paris e Italia. So you would switch it because it has a consonant in it. Or like the a or an, except when it's a word that has an H, but it really has a vowel sound. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's do the battle and then we'll return to the lovely word of French. Oh my goodness, so many people. Apparently this is the time to do string readers late at night or early European morning. Bonjour, my sweet bear. How are you doing? Let's see. Where did I place before? Yeah, I placed the archer because I'm trying to kill melee units. I go arc die. We just had pasta for dinner today. I had penne pasta with tomato sauce. So it's kind of like spaghetti. But it wasn't the round pasta, it was the flat one. And Scruffy had ravioli today. So today is a pasta day. Oh, it was too thick last time. For me personally, because I went paddling this morning and I used up a lot of energy, I needed that carbo load after doing it to replenish all that energy. Usually you carbo load before you do something. And we won. Congratulations, everybody. And Halbert and Iconex, you guys get Vampire Scrolls. Oh, you're making it from scratch. Are you using the pasta roller press thing? Or are you like using the rod to actually like manually do it? Because I think if you use the pasta press, I know that there's a setting for it. I don't have one personally, but I've seen in cooking shows to see it. Just the regular rod, yeah. there's like a setting you do, and then the more times you run it through, it does it. Yeah, so it's like when I make pie dough, or dough for like cinnamon buns. Your beefy bear, your paws. You're gonna get that pasta. You don't need to like cut it through the machine. Just use your bare paws and your claws and just go, and then you're gonna cut all the pasta that way. I'm being silly. I'm also hungry. I'm still hungry. It's like my constant state of being, sadly. Did I kill any? I did not kill any melee units. Is there any epics to kill? Well, my artillery is good, but I don't see any epics to kill, so no. Okay, I might be able to kill one. Oh, thank you, hun. I really liked it too. I think I just need to not fish because I was getting frustrated with that, and I might have been over pressing and angrily clicking, which might have exacerbated my problem. And yes, now that I have the recipe also to make the sprinklers in the game, it will help to automate things. But I definitely want to do that again with you. I want to continue being the farmers. Or I told you I'm gonna go and break down and look at YouTube videos on how to fish on Stardew Valley, because I'm basic and I can't figure out how to do it myself. But I was good this morning. Paddling wise, I was still able to do it and get my grip on there. So I just needed the rest, and I iced my hands, and I did the whole like not icy hot, but it's like I have biofreeze, which has arnica flour in the balm, and it's really good. So speaking of, I need to wrap up my hands because it's getting cold here. I've had my gloves on top of the laptop, so they're kind of warm right now, and it's perfect because it was not that cold when I started streaming. It was actually kind of hot right before, but the weather, because it's past midnight now, has cooled down, so now I need to protect the hands. My tiny little non-bear paws. All right, all compressed now, so I should be good and warm. All right, j'habite à Paris, j'habite en France, I live in France.
J'habite en France.
Je travaille à Madrid, I work in Madrid.
Je travaille à Madrid.
Je travaille en Espagne, I work in Spain.
Je travaille en Espagne.
I do not, I am just going to go visit Spain. Je travaille en France, I work in France.
Je travaille en France.
Now let's figure out how to get around town. Because I will need this. I will actually need these phrases. I need to write these down or just remember to look at this lesson plan for when I'm running around Paris. Like Alexis in Paris, except they're not going to make a Netflix series about me. Où est le restaurant, s'il vous plaît? Where is the restaurant, please?
Où est le restaurant, s'il vous plaît?
Je vais à la gare. I'm going to the train station. I might. Or the tube.
Je vais à la gare.
Although I think that the subway station is something different. I misread this, and this is what happens when you read things too quickly. I read that as, are you a suitcase? Because I read an E instead of an A. Which one did I pronounce it? Restaurant? S'il vous plaît. Tu as une valise. Do you have a suitcase?
Tu as une valise?
Je vais à Paris en voiture. I'm going to Paris par car. Mais non. Je vais à Paris en aéroplane. I don't remember I said plane.
Je vais à Paris en voiture.
Je prends le train et l'avion. That's it. That's what you say. It's in Spanish. It's the same word. It's avion. That's what you say. Plane. Je vais à Paris en avion. Sorry, we're getting loud. Je prends le train et l'avion. I'm taking the train and the plane.
Je prends le train et l'avion.
And c'est un restaurant mexicain. It is a Mexican restaurant.
C'est un restaurant mexicain.
Okay, and perfect. Now we're going to deal with genders. The, or the. So French has 3 ways to do it, but 2 genders. So le goes with masculine nouns. Le garçon, the boy.
Le garçon.
La goes with the feminine ones. La femme, the woman.
La femme.
But if the word starts with a vowel or silent H, use L apostrophe. Le. Sounds the same.
Le.
Le. Sounds the same. Le.
Le.
As le.
Le.
L'homme, the man.
L'homme.
Do you have a passport? Oui, j'ai un passeport. Because I need to have it to go to France. Tu as un passeport? Most French verbs change really predictably. The regular verbs. But some verbs just do their own thing and don't follow typical patterns. The irregular verbs, we have many of those in English as well. Perfect. These are the things I like to remember, these little grids and graphs. So if you're doing this on your own, at least old school, get out pen and paper and just plug these in, and then you have the subjects, the pronouns, and then you have the verbs and the conjugations, one on each column, so you can do this. So we'll go with the verb to go, aller. Je vais, I go.
Vais. Je.
You go, tu vas.
Tu. Vas.
He, she goes. Il, elle va.
Il. Elle. Va.
So AIS or IS, S, and then cuts off. No last consonant. If a verb begins with a vowel, be sure to change je to je.
Je.
But with the apostrophe the same way you did it with the le above. So now we're going to go with the verb to have, avoir.
Je. Ai.
I have. J'ai. It's je ai, but it's compounded together and it's j'ai. Tu as, you have.
Tu.
And it's tu,
Tu.
kind of like tiu.
Tu.
Tu. Il, elle, a. He, she, has.
Il. Elle. A.
Really? Interesting. J'ai un passeport. I have a passport.
J'ai un passeport.
J'ai un passeport. All right. Let's go travel à Paris.
J'étudie.
I study or I am studying. J'étudie.
J'étudie à New York.
I am studying in New York or I study in New York. And if you'll notice, some of these sentences were given to us in the guidebook examples. J'allais and j'allais. Should I shorten it when it has an S or elongate the A at the end? I want to say elongate it if it has an S, but I'm not sure. I am studying in New York. J'étudie à New York.
J'ai.
Speaking of,
Ja. J'ai. Jo. Joie.
as in joie de vivre.
J'ai. Dit. Dit. Dien. D'où. Des. Dit.
J'étudie à New York. Et toi?
I am studying in New York. And you? Are you studying in New York? Thank you for that epic Poison Heart Vampire Connects. J'étudie à New York. Et toi? You'll forgive me, Pan, if my French sounds more Spanish than French. So, for some reason, I lapse into my Spanish accent when I'm speaking other languages. Hopefully that'll help so I don't sound American. I'll get a little bit more leeway with mispronouncing things.
Toi.
Merci. I've been trying so much for not speaking it with, mes amis francophone, which I rarely have any now, except, for you. It's interesting when you stop hearing it on a regular basis in school, or if I happen to watch a, French language movie. But it's nice to be able to get back into it and remember, oh, hey, I remember those words, or I remember those sounds. I am studying in Toronto. And you? Or I study in Toronto. J'étudie à Toronto. Et toi?
J'étudie à Berlin. Et toi?
I don't sound American, I guess. That's a compliment, especially if I'm going abroad. It should be a compliment. I study in Berlin. And you? J'étudie à Berlin. Et toi? I speak Spanish. Je parle espagnol. No. I am studying in Paris. J'étudie à Paris. Oui.
J'habite à Berlin.
I live in Berlin. J'habite à Berlin. It's not Berlin because it doesn't have an E at the end, so it's Berlin.
Mexicaine.
I am Mexican and I live in Tijuana. Je suis mexicain et j'habite à Tijuana.
J'habite à New York.
I live in New York. Mais non, j'habite à San Francisco. But for this exercise, j'habite à New York.
Tu habites à Paris?
Do you live in Paris? Han, tu habites à Paris?
Enchanté, Marie. Je m'appelle Paul. Tu habites à Berlin?
Pleased to meet you, Marie. Encantada. I love that word because it's the same in Spanish. No, I live near Lille. Enchanté, Marie. My name is Paul. Je m'appelle Paul. Do you live in Berlin? Tu habites à Berlin?
Enchanté, Marie. Je m'appelle Paul. Tu habites à Berlin?
Hello, my name is Marie. What is your name? Bonjour, je m'appelle Marie. Comment tu t'appelles? No, you already said what his name was, so it's not that one. Or yes, I live in Berlin. And you? Oui, j'habite à Berlin. Et toi? Yes, she is answering that she does live in Berlin.
Tu habites à Bordeaux?
Do you live in Bordeaux? These are going to be very repetitive, but that's how you grind and repeat and try and get them in your brain. Tu habites à Bordeaux? And it's also helpful to hear the pronunciation, but like Pan said, depending on the region you go to, they may not pronounce it exactly like that. Or for me, it'll be they're going to say it so fast, I'm barely going to catch it 5 seconds later. Is Bordeaux known for chocolates? Because we have chocolates named Bordeaux here. I don't know if, like wine, the growing regions that are particular regions in France that may be known for a particular cuisine or specialty. Sorry, I'm trying to fiddle with the carpet down here so my feet are a little warmer. Oh, wine. Yes, of course. Bordeaux wine, not chocolate. But we do have a chocolate that is called or referenced to be similar to Bordeaux. Let me look it up just to double check, but I think it is. Yep, there is Bordeaux chocolate. It's very, very popular with See's candies. I remember those well. Creamy brown sugar and milk chocolate. That sounds very tasty. You don't use Burgundy for a color. Huh. I am familiar with the name for Burgundy. I've heard it in association with France.
Tu habites à Paris.
Do you live in Paris? Tu habites à Paris?
Tu habites à Bordeaux.
Do you live in Bordeaux? Tu habites à Bordeaux? Hopefully I'm doing the proper nasal sound to it and not overly doing it. Okay. Did much better with the French, but it is not as advanced as the German. But hey, it's after midnight here, so that means I got my credit for my 563-day streak. So yay. And I moved up again a little bit. Oh good, I'm in the promotion zone. See, when I'm not being a tryhard and I'm not playing with the people who are like getting thousands of points a day, I actually make it. So I could probably stay within those leagues. Okay, thank you for the lurk. I hope the pasta comes out tasty, and you know me, I want to see the pictures. Even if you've taken a bite of it, I want to see how good it looks and tastes. Alright, enjoy your petit déjeuner and enjoy your stream later. Thank you for being here, Pen. Now let's go again one more time. Which one of these is the student? L'étudiant, le cheval, le chien.
Le cheval. Le chien. L'étudiant.
And in Spanish, it is el estudiante. Oh, thank you. You're telling me to sleep well? Todo bien? I will. I got a big workout this morning, so I'm definitely gonna just hit pillow and I'm gonna be out.
Un étudiant.
A student. Un étudiant.
Ici.
Here. Ici.
Un. Ante.
Not auntie, it's aunt. And like Pan said, unless there's a vowel after the T or the next word starts with a vowel, you don't hear that T sound. But here you do because it's followed by an E. How do you say here? Easy.
Ici.
Easy. As in easy.
Je travaille.
I work. I also work. Je travaille. If you want to say I also work, je travaille aussi. Oh, this is gonna kill me. No, it's this one. This is the you, tu form. This is the me form. Je travaille à Paris. I work in Paris. I don't work in Paris. I am American and I work in Paris.
Paris.
Je suis américaine et je travaille à Paris.
Une étudiante.
A student, a female student. Une étudiante. She is a student, a lot, a boy, or studying. She's a student.
Étudiante.
Elle est étudiante.
Salut, Marie, ça va? Tu es étudiante ici?
Hi Marie, how are you doing? Are you a student here? Salut Marie, ça va? Tu es étudiante ici? I am doing well, thank you. Yes, I study here in Rome. That sounds right. Excuse me, do you speak English? That does not sound like the right response to that. Excusez-moi, tu parles anglais? Ça va bien, merci. Oui, j'étudie ici à Rome.
Tu travailles?
Do you work? Tu travailles? I'm trying to remember how to say that. Salut, mon père. Ça va? Es-tu étudiant? I don't know how to say daddy. I know. No, it's papa. That's how they say daddy in French. Papa. And good morning, Baron. You're up late or early, depending on which way you want to look at it.
Tu travailles.
Do you work? Tu travailles. Late. Yeah. With you, because it's a Saturday night, I would assume it's late. Oh. Wait, is that the one where it's a time traveling guy and his time traveling kid? Do you work here?
Est que vous travaillez ici?
Oh,
Ce que vous travaillez ici?
do you work here? Because it's the formal, the one we've been practicing so far has been the familiar, which is tu travailles ici, but because it's informal, you're addressing someone that you don't know, so you're going to use the formal vous. And this is the verb conjugation for it. Est-ce que vous travaillez ici? Yes. You needed a sad movie that left you hurting and broken on the floor and glad it's over, but you needed a good cry kind of thing. Yeah. I need one of those every so often. I watched the sad ending episode of CSI Vegas today. I needed that. Oh, good. Let me finish it. And I have... Okay. Wow, I was already in the promotion zone. Apparently, Miss Kenzie Lapin, Lapin means rabbit, I believe, in French, since we're talking French, is on my tail and pushing me down. We're going down, down. All right, that is 2 lessons that we've done en français. So now we should switch to Catalan. And let's go to Barcelona for a little bit. I feel you, Baron. I just went through hell for month end at my office with my boss deciding this is a perfect week for him to go on vacation and leave my assistant and myself with training the new person. So Friday was the first day because we finally got a little bit of caught up that I didn't have to do overtime. So I feel you on yucky weeks. And it is time for the battle. So let's run that before we start. Let's see if I can finally get at least one LA kill. I'm going to turn off this experimental music. Hi Connects, I love your Poison Heart vampire. It's the grayscale one for Halloween that she unlocked and it looks really cool. I appreciate your emotional situation and I completely understand if you won't post about the epic units, especially because my bot on that corner, I think, that corner, is not showing up on the overlay. Oh, sorry, you guys won. I got distracted, I didn't say. Je suis désolée. Je suis très désolée. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for this truck. I kind of want to push through it, but I think we've moved on from the weird whatever that is. Okay, let's try and go for the token chest. Oh yes, your buddy Pan is here. He's lurking while he's having his déjeuner. And you might want to catch him because he's going to do his own Duolingo stream after he's done. Okay, no, this is just, it's really weird. It's like they're playing a theremin. It's just very bizarre. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's upgrade my archer. Yes, very experimental music. This is not chill. This is the opposite of chill. I don't know why it's on the chill channel. It's disturbing. Well, I'm glad I can bring at least a little bit of joy, because sometimes when you're crying, you need to laugh. In fact, that happens to me very often. I repress things a lot, and I'm a little icy and stone cold. And when something triggers me and I start laughing hysterically, it takes one split second of me laughing to just go into straight up bawling, because all the emotion you keep in, as soon as you let one emotion, even if it's not the one you're feeling inside, as soon as you allow yourself to feel one thing, the floodgates open and everything just comes out. So I can feel that, and I hope that even through your tears you can cry and see the joy in things. Okay, let's talk in Catalan about food and basic phrases. I may have gone over this one before, but it's been a few weeks since we've done this. And remember, because there is no English to Catalan, there's only Spanish to Catalan, I will translate the Catalan to Spanish to English. De res, de nada. You're welcome, because de nada means of nothing. So it was nothing to do something for you, which just means you're welcome.
De res.
Oh, and in Catalan, the E's, even though it says de nada, you would think it's de res. The E's sound like A's, and the O's sound like U's. So it's da res.
De res.
Hola, bon dia. Hola, buenos dias. Hello, good day.
Hola, bon dia.
Bon dia, molta gust. Buenos dias, mucho gusto. Good day. Enchanted to meet you, or happy to make your acquaintance. Glad to meet you.
Bon dia, molt de gust.
Hola, molta gust. Hola, mucho gusto. Hello. Glad to meet you.
Hola, molt de gust.
Now, this is a phrase that I still can't wrap my head around, because there is no equivalent in Spanish or an English equivalent that I can associate with the translation for this. So, am sap greu, lo siento means I am sorry. So the only thing I can think of is the closest to saying I'm sorry. It's like I feel sadness, or I am in a state of sorry, but I need to learn the individual words and translate them individually before I can understand why this phrase means I am sorry. Am sap greu. Greu.
Em sap greu.
Am sap greu. And this one is easy. Perdó. Perdón. They just take off the N in Spanish and it becomes Catalan, which is very common. We have it with bread. Pa, which is pan in Spanish, or wine, which is vin, which is vino in Spanish. So perdón means also I'm sorry, but it's more like excuse me. Hello, Blue Chips. How are you doing? Good morning. Guten Morgen.
Perdó.
And let's talk about food, because in this channel we love to talk about food. We're always in a state of talking about food. And Albert, you're probably asleep, but all roads do lead to food. We talked about food in German and in French, and now we're talking about food in Catalan. Els nens beuen suc. Los niños beben zumo. The boys drink juice. I don't know why they say sumo. We don't say that really in Spanish unless this is the Spain Spanish that they use the phrase. We would just say jugo, suc, juice. My favorite dish, I would say, is since we're just talking about it previously, it's pasta. Mac and cheese is home, make you feel good comfort food. If we want to go fancy, probably a shrimp alfredo, which is a penne pasta with the white sauce, the beurre blanc or the roux.
Els nens beuen suc.
La nena menja pa amb tomàquet y esmorza. La niña come pan con tomate y desayuna. The girl eats bread with tomato and she eats breakfast.
La nena menja pa amb tomàquet i esmorza.
Now that was not the recording skipping. Excuse me. Because the word for bread, ba, ends with an A, and the word for with, also starts with an A. There's kind of a contraction. Excuse me. Only been 3 hours, I'm already starting to lose my voice. There's kind of a contraction. Anytime you see words ending with the same vowel sound that starts with the next one, even though they don't put an apostrophe to contract it like they would in French or Spanish, you kind of run the words together. So they're not saying pa they just say pam. Pho is very good. I definitely like pho. Some warm, soupy broth and noodles. Yeah, it's good stuff. So they're saying together. They're saying pam if we hear it again.
La nena menja pa amb tomàquet i esmorza.
And then the word for tomato, it's a different spelling from the Spanish tomate. Tomate. I still have to wrap my tongue around it to pronounce it properly. Els homes mengen pam, oli y sal. And probably once you hear it, oli sal is gonna be contracted together and it won't say oli y sal. It'll just say oli sal. Los hombres comen pan con aceite y sal. The men eat bread with oil and salt.
Els homes mengen pa amb oli i sal.
And you have two contractions because you have bread and as well as oil and bread with oil and then oil and salt. Bon appetit. Your breakfast is ready. Le petit déjeuner est prêt. So let's hear those two contractions again. So pam, is pam, and then oli is just oli.
Els homes mengen pa amb oli i sal.
Una nena smorza y una donna beu agua. Una niña desayuna y una mujer bebe agua. A girl eats her breakfast and a woman drinks water.
Una nena esmorza i una dona beu aigua.
Un home menja fruita. Un hombre come fruta. A man eats fruit.
Un home menja fruita.
And it kind of goes the same way as agua. They throw in that extra I and it's agua from Spanish to Catalan. So the same thing is happening for fruit. Fruta in Spanish becomes fruita in Catalan. El menú es sopa, carne y fruta. El menú es sopa, carne y fruta. The menu is soup, meat, and fruit.
El menú és sopa, carn i fruita.
And there's no contraction between meat and fruit, carne y fruta, but it does play a little faster once you hear it pronounced.
El menú és sopa, carn i fruita.
So it just kind of glides into it. I mean, you say the and, but you say it fast. All right, let's talk about food. Which of these is the tea? ¿Cuál de estos es el té? Al sucre.
El sucre.
Al sucra, because it ends in an E, it sounds like an A. El azúcar, the sugar. Oh, this is a new word. La maduixa.
La maduixa.
Oh, la maduixa.
La maduixa.
La maduixa. The strawberry. La fresa. Or, thankfully it's a very simple one. El té is the same in Spanish as in Catalan, except in Catalan it does not have an accent. The tea.
El té.
Al té. But I need to hear this one again. It's like all the words and verbs that have the X. I can't get my tongue around it. ¿Cuál de estos es la fruta? Which of these is the fruit? So we know it's going to be this one because there's multiple fruits. It has la poma. I don't know how to say banana and blueberry yet. But probably it's banana. Al té we just had la maduixa.
La maduixa.
La maduixa, the strawberry. So it's la fruita.
La fruita.
Because we also just had fruta in a previous sentence. The fruit.
La fruita.
The fruit. La fruta. La fruita.
Un home menja fruita.
Un home menja fruita.
Un home menja fruita.
Un hombre come fruta. A man eats fruit. Un home menja fruita. Thank you for that epic gladiator batch of cookies. Oh my gosh, I'm surrounded by food. It is almost 1 a.m. and y'all are making me hungry. ¿Cuál de estos es el azúcar? Which of these is the sugar? And that's the first one we had before. Al sucra.
El sucre.
El azúcar. The sugar. I love that they're carrying over Grandma Lucy's very exciting past. Where she's asking Duo, that's genial. Are you, or no, she's saying you're intelligent to me, the person doing it. It's like, are you a secret agent like I was in the 80s? Like, oh my gosh, Grandma Lucy's been around. ¿Eres un agente secreto como yo en los años 80?
Té amb sucre.
Té y azúcar. Tea and sugar. Or, sorry, té con azúcar. Tea with sugar. Té con azúcar. Té amb sucre. La naranja. Oh, this is new. Okay, this is new vocabulary. Point of order. La naranja means the orange, and they picture an orange. But in Catalan, the orange is not the orange. The orange is la toronja. In Spanish, la toronja means grapefruit. Yes, they are in the citric family, but they're two different things. I just find it interesting that I have to talk about a grapefruit when I'm talking about an orange, but different language.
La taronja.
La toronja. And it's not even toronja, it's toronja. Like the words we've been using for eating, menja, toronja. So the Y, the J sound.
La nena menja una taronja.
Oh, and it's not even toronja, it's taronja. So it's slight variation on the spelling. La nena menja una taronja. La niña come una naranja. The girl eats an orange. Another new word. ¿Cuál de estos es el limón? Which of these is the lemon? La limona. Or is it limona? Gimona? I think it's going to be just la limona.
La llimona.
Nope. It does use the L sound, the double L. So it's la gimona. Kind of like the word for milk, la yet. Yet, you kind of make that sound. You have to make that double L sound before you pronounce the vowel. So this one is la llimona.
La llimona.
And another point of order. Lemon, limon in Spanish. Lemonade, limonada in Spanish. But in Catalan, you call the lemon la llimona. I'm gonna get confused. It's breaking my brain.
Té i llimona.
Tea and lemon. Té y limón. Té y llimona. Oh, now here's the word that I can't pronounce. ¿Cuál de estos es la fresa? Which of these is the strawberry? Now, can Alexis remember how to pronounce this? No, but I will try. La madusha.
La maduixa.
I got close. Because my brain wants to say la maduisa or la maduixa, but it's la madusha.
La maduixa. És una maduixa.
Es una madusha. Es una fresa. It is a strawberry.
El berenar.
Oh, okay. I don't know this one. Al berenar. I'm gonna say la merienda because we had asmorzar, which means to eat your meal before, and it sounds like a verb, the ER, AR verb endings, and In Spanish, la merienda means the meal or the snack, but you also have the word merendar, which means to eat your meal. So I'm gonna cross my fingers that it's the same concept in Catalan given the previous verb that they used. Oh, okay. So, la merienda, el merendar, the snack or the meal. Probably the meal. Es una fresa. It is a strawberry.
Es una
Madusha.
madusha.
La merienda es pan con aceite y azúcar. The meal is bread with oil and sugar. That is a very weird meal. I mean, bread and oil I can see, but given the Italian and Mediterranean flavor palettes, I would say maybe balsamic vinegar, not sugar, but I'm not gonna judge.
Al baraná.
How does she say it? Baranar?
Baraná.
Baraná. She's not really saying that R, is she?
Baraná.
Baraná. Al baraná.
Es
Pa,
pa,
oli,
oli,
y
sucra.
sucra. Okay. Al baraná es pamboli sucra. Do not ask me to repeat that or say that fast because I cannot. Oh my god, that was one. I thought it was gonna go on for much longer. Not bad. Not bad. And we left Miss Kenzie Lapin in the dust. Eat my Catalonian dust. All right, we got time for one more lesson in Catalan, and hopefully we'll finish it by the time the battle is ready to go, and then we can switch over to some Terraria. ¿Cuál de estos es el menú? Which of these is the menu? Obviously, it's the one that is exactly the same, spelled el menú,
Al menú.
but it's pronounced al menú. I'm gonna say al sopar means the dinner, like supper. It's not like sopa, like soup. And then the potato, la patata.
La patata.
Al sopar.
Al sopar.
Al super. Remember, I said the O sound like you, so it's al super.
Al sopar.
And you don't say the R, it's al super. So we have had asmorzar, we've had paranda, and now we have al super. But today we're looking for al menú.
Al menú.
Sounds like she's cutting off the vowels every time she says it.
Al menú, si us plau.
Al menú, si us plau. And I have to pronounce it. It's not menu, it's manu. Si us plau. The menu, please. Which means si us plau is like if you please. So, and then of course, please in Spanish is por favor, si us plau. ¿Cuál de estos es la patata? Which of these is the potato? So it's this one. We have la sopa, which is soup. Oh, and now we know how to say sandwich. La entrepa, because it is entre pan, between bread. So you put things between the bread and wham bam, you have what amounts to a sandwich. But today we're going for la patata, but let's see how it's pronounced. L'entrepa.
L'entrepà.
L'entrepa, because the accent is at the end, so l'entrepa. And then we're going for la patata.
La patata.
Una nena menja patata.
A girl eats a potato. Una nena menja patata. And they're saying it the same in Catalan and in Spanish, patata, but we actually say just papa as well.
El nen menja una patata. El nen menja una patata.
Thank you for the epic flag bearer, glucosamine.
El nen menja una patata.
El nen menja una patata. El niño come una patata. The boy eats a potato. ¿Cuál de estos es la sopa? Which of these is the soup? And thankfully, soup is spelled exactly the same in Catalan as in Spanish. But remember, O sound like U, so it's probably going to be la sopa.
La sopa.
No, kind of said it like an O. And thank you, Iconex, for that epic Archer as well.
Sopa y pollastre.
Soup and I want to say chicken. Sopa y pollo. In Spanish, sopa y pollastra.
Sopa y pollastre.
Pollastra. Pollastra. Oh, so my mistake. It's not sandwich. ¿Cuál de estos es el bocadillo? Which of these is an appetizer or a small bite? Bocadillo, so it's like boca means mouth in Spanish, and the diminutive of bocado, which is a bite, is bocadillo, so a little bite. So I thought it was sandwich, but I guess it means appetizer or a small bite to eat, a snack, like accidental snacks that we had in Nitro before. And then we have an egg, so it's almost spelled like egg. Well, no, it's œuf in French, but it's close.
Hello.
Did you hear that? It sounds like she like rolled her L. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I can't even say that. We'll deal with that when it comes up. Or I'm gonna ask my hubby Solar how to say egg tomorrow, because he's from Catalonia, so he should tell me and berate me for not pronouncing it properly. But el bocadillo, l'entrepà.
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 Una sopa, si us plau.
A soup, please. Una sopa, si us plau. Una sopa, por favor. Alright, and it is time for our battle, so we will run that now. Come on, just give me one Melly kill. I think we're good. We're gonna get this. Their numbers are coming down. I connects with the most kills. And BM Wake with the most assists. You are Wake I am not woke. I am falling asleep. No, not really, but I'm getting there. Yay, we has one. And I got 3 melee kills. I got my quest done. This time I will take the time and look at this and not, yakety yak and forget to tell you guys. Penulf and Iconex, congratulations. You guys have won some minis. And Space Monkey, I love the name. You have won a Saint Scroll. So next up, we have made it to the token chest. Yay, indeed. Oh, and let me clear my quest first to see if there's anything else I need to place down here. No. Alright, let's look at this. And we have you and Meme's Sheepy Sheep War Beast. I want this. Like, the next skin for a War Beast that I buy will be this one because it is oh so fluffy. Oh, and it's an epic. So this is a perfect time for me to try and place my artillery because artilleries target epic units or do 2 times as much damage to epic units. So let's place my artillery. Okay, we'll go here. And then if you guys can, warriors. Thank you, there's a rogue. If we can get a rogue over here too, it might be a sacrifice. Maybe get 2 rogues over here in this area. They might be good distraction, but thank you. And we'll just vibe it out because we chill like that. And thank you for that epic War Beast. Oh, the detective hand. I have to look at this again. I haven't seen the skin drops for this campaign, but is it the detective hand? I thought it was gonna be like Ruff McGruff from the commercials in the 80s. I forgot what the commercials were about. Like, I know he was hunting out some specific thing and some PSA for kids. I just couldn't remember what it was. But it's really cute. Ruff McGruff. Love it. Now, I was avoiding this. I was trying not to get to this, but we're gonna have to talk about the onion. La ceba.
La ceba.
There we go. We don't have to talk about the other word over there that I can't really say. Okay. Is she just punking me? Because I can't make those sounds.
LO.
I can't say. Okay, it sounds like she's saying L-O, like the word L. The letter L is L in Spanish. And then she's saying O, like she's pronouncing the compound vowel sound, the syllable O. So she's saying L-O.
LO.
But she's trilling her tongue in there, doing something. I can't quite put my finger on it. But that's the word it is. I don't know how to say it.
És un ou.
Okay, when you don't put the L apostrophe article, she seems to say it properly. Like just es un o. Es un huevo. It's an egg.
És un ou.
Es un o. So it could just be that the recording, or maybe it's like computer generated pronunciation, is getting tripped up because they're putting the two sounds of the article for L and then O, and it sounds LO, I think. Es un o.
És un ou.
Es un huevo. It is an egg. It's an eggy. ¿Cuál de estos es la cebolla? Which of these is the onion? We know that because we looked at it last time instead of looking at the egg. La ceba.
La ceba.
The onion.
La ceba.
La ceba, la cebolla, the onion. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Pan, queso y pan es un bocadillo. Bread, cheese and bread is a small bite.
Pa.
Okay, I remember this from yesterday. Fromage, which sounds like the combination of fromage in French for cheese and formaggio, which is cheese in Italian. Formage.
Formatge.
Formaggia. Okay. Pa, formaggia. Y pa
Pa.
es un entrepà.
Entrepà.
Entrepà. So, bread, cheese and bread is a small bite. Pan, queso y pan es un bocadillo. Pa, formaggio y pa es un entrepà. Oh, that was such a tongue twister. La mujer prepara la cena. The woman prepares the dinner. We just looked at this. We sneaked a peek while they were showing us the weird egg thing.
La dona prepara el sopar.
The woman prepares the dinner. La mujer prepara la cena. La dona prepara al sopar. Thank you, Pan, and enjoy your lesson. Are you back to the Dutch, I believe? That's why you were streaming last time. I was peeking while I was working this week. But enjoy your stream. We're almost done with the Catalan, and then we'll switch to relaxing. A nice relaxing fishing stream, hopefully on the radio. Okay. La dona prepara al sopar. The woman prepares the dinner. Remember, dinner sounds like supper. Sopar. And we have moved up to the Sapphire division, División Zafiro. All right, and that would conclude our Duolingo Triolingo lesson for tonight, including German, French, and Catalan, with a little assist from Spanish. And I will now switch us over for a little bit to Stream Raiders while I get ready for our Terraria stream.